YouTube. What's up? What's up, world? What's up, YouTube world? Hola. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigos? How are you guys doing? Jetthro here. Hello. Hi. We are in another night dive. This is day 21 of a 100-day challenge. The 100-day challenge I have imparted upon myself. Again, I don't know if that's imparted. I gotta figure that out. But I've put this upon myself, and am doing it. As the boomers would say, it builds character. So, I'm just in it. I'm in it. I'm doing this. This is the third week. Technically 3 weeks into doing this every single day. So, I have noticed a lot of good benefits from it, so I'm going to keep doing it. And, put a challenge on myself, so don't really have a choice. The topic at hand today. So I did a long run for me, 8 miles today, and did it in the morning, and just the rest of the day was just trying to recover and just soak in my feelings and emotions. So going to talk about that. But first, check and make sure, see if anyone's here. Say what's up in the chat if you want. And if not, don't. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yeah, so, we're hanging out. We're going to dive in. So I'm doing these mostly, for journaling or documentation purposes, but also just it really helps my mind. It does. It just kind of clears some things out and lets the important things kind of breathe in there, if you will. So just finding a lot of benefit from this, my mental health, my physical health, just a lot of good things. And the format, what I want to do, I'm going to talk about some gratitude, and then go into a quick mantra, and then I'll go into the topic of the day. I want to keep this brief. I'm tired, I ran 8 miles and I haven't run that far in quite a while, actually. So, gratitude. Gratitude's a tough thing for me. It still is really tough. I feel like I need to have something that's like almost eye-opening, or like kind of like one of those like euphoric moments of like, oh, that's awesome, but I think that's just my brain kind of saying things that aren't true, because I keep really talking about the same things that I'm grateful for. And it feels robotic. It feels like disingenuous. Again, I don't know if that's a word, disingenuous. But at the same time, monotonous. It feels monotonous to keep saying the same things that I'm grateful for. Like, it's the same 2 or 3 things. But at the same time, it really feels like I am gaining something from it. It feels like I'm building something up that is positive, like really like deep in the like internal core of me. So I don't know. But Gratitude for today. I ran 8 miles. I did that. It's been a long time since I've run that far. And, the last 2.5 miles were pretty tough. But I still did it. And that's me. I am just grateful and proud of all of the shit that I'm just grateful for me. I don't care that it may sound egotistical. I really I have gone through some shit, a lot of sickness, a lot of physical illnesses, and a lot of a lot of child illnesses and a lot of spouse illnesses and just a lot of things. And yet I'm still going to the gym. I'm still running. I'm still keeping myself in physical. I'm still building myself up in physical shape. I'm still doing this. I'm still learning Spanish. I'm still doing the things that I've set out to do. Way back in March. I started running, and then shortly after that, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna learn Spanish." And I'm still doing both of those things. I'm still taking care of my body. I'm doing this. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, and I'm still doing it. So I'm really grateful to myself. That little segment kind of leads really nicely into my mantra, because it's fucking hard, dude. It is hard to show up every single day and do this. Even just sit down at a computer and talk, knowing that it helps my mind. It's hard to do. It's hard to show up even on my phone, on an app, and take 5 minutes and just, instead of being on YouTube, because I've cut all other social media apps off of my phone. YouTube's the only one. And even then, it is still hard to get on to Duolingo and practice. It is. It's hard. Discipline, and consistency, I'm convinced that it is the most difficult thing on this planet that a human can do. Because it's not, I don't know. Imagine a difficult thing, climbing Everest, or rocket science, or, all the cliche, difficult things. It took discipline to be able to practice or prepare yourself to be able to do those kind of things. Some people are gifted, yeah, but even with a gift, they have to practice it. They have to they have to show up every day and want to do it, or even when they don't want to do it, they still have to do it anyway. Michael Phelps, again, side note, Michael Phelps. I've talked about Michael Phelps a couple of times. There's a video of him, and he's got to love swimming in some capacity, right? He's got to have a gift for it, right? And there's a video of him saying, he was in the water every single day for 5 or 6 years straight. Like Christmases, holidays, birthdays, it didn't matter. He was in the water every single day swimming. And there's, I think it's the same video. This is kind of a joke, but he says there's at least 100 days in there where I didn't even want to get out of bed. And I'm like, dude, yeah, even Michael Phelps. First, Like 100 days in 5 or 6 years, like that's a joke, dude. Like only 100 days. Michael Phelps, come on, man. If it was me, it'd be 100 days at the 100-day mark. Like that's a joke. But what I'm trying to say is like, even the most gifted people, even the most talented people in whatever like discipline or thing that they're doing or gifted at or whatever, it doesn't matter. Discipline and consistency are the underlying things that are required to make things happen. And it's difficult. It's hard. It's hard to show up every day, no matter what you love. Doesn't matter. I'm convinced. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, that was a long one. A long little introduction and format. I want to keep this real short, so I'm just going to say, like, you know, I ran that 8 miles today. It was tough towards the end, but I still did it. When I got home, I was pretty cooked. I took I think it was an hour-long nap. Cuz like the thing about it is like, you know, I run no matter the distance I run, and I come home and I have to be a parent. You know, and that's, yeah, that comes with all of its, you know, baggage, positive and negative, of course. But running 8 miles, which I haven't done in a long time. I came home, I was just cooked, and I took a nap. I don't even remember falling asleep. I legitimately don't remember falling asleep. I don't remember the things leading up to me, like, getting to sleep. I don't remember getting in bed. None of that. And I think I slept for about an hour. And so, you know, just part of it, you know, it's part of it. And, I'm just trying to soak all of it in. I'm just trying to like soak up all the emotions I have and just like feel them and like understand them. And mostly it's just like fatigue and exhaustion, but I'm trying to like feel all the other ones that are, you know, maybe less present. And that, you know, there's not much there, so I'm just trying to like soak in the moment, I guess, you know. So it's good. It's all good. Like there's no I don't know, there's no I don't know how to say this. There's no like negative things going on. There's no there's not necessarily any like positive things going on. I'm just feeling and just trying to like exist here and now, and just feel how it feels, more so than ever. That is part of why I like running. I don't necessarily like love running. Like as soon as, so I have plans to run this marathon. It's in November, which is, you know, it's July. It's end of July. It's August. It's the end of July, so we're approaching August. And I have this marathon planned for November, and then I have a idea or goal to run 50 miles in the spring next year, and then I have this idea to run 100 miles in the fall next year. But beyond that, those are kind of the main goals that I have or that I want. I don't know that, I mean, I'm going to run those two bigger runs. I don't know that I would, beyond that, I'm thinking I'll probably just run, 4 or 5, maybe even 8 miles a day, like throughout the week, every other day or so, run 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles, 8 miles, whatever, just to keep like a general health there. But I don't necessarily see myself running more marathons or running more things after that. Maybe, but what I do like, so I say all that. That's all fluff. What I'm trying to say is, I do like running because it really puts me in the moment. I don't listen to anything at all. I don't bring headphones. I don't like run with anything. I've battled like the thought of like, man, I'm out here on these long runs. I'm doing 30 minutes to sometimes an hour. Like in the case today, it was almost an hour and a half. Like, I'm doing these long runs, and all I'm doing is just staying in my mind. Like, I could take this time to practice more Spanish. I could take this time to like learn more Spanish, but the overwhelming thought that I keep having is just stay present in your mind. Just keep staying in your body. Just keep staying present and here. Like, you'll have time to practice Spanish and you'll do it. And this isn't time for that. This is time to stay here and be and just understand more what's going on with your body and your mind. And that, that keeps winning out every time. Because a couple of times I've gotten my headphones, I've grabbed them, and I'm like, I'm going to do it this time. But every time I like try to do it, I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Like, every time I get close to doing it, it's like, nah. So, anyway, yeah, that's that. Just trying to soak the feelings in. Just trying to soak the present in, and just trying not to think too much, really. And feels right. I don't know. Feels right. Yeah. Let me check here. I've been rambling for a second. Anyone in the chat? What up? No, just me. Cool. Well, I'm gonna call this one. Nothing too crazy today. But again, it has felt nice. It's been nice. It's a good day. It's a good day to be alive. So yeah, I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna go stretch. I'm gonna be in Utah in a couple of days to run 6 miles as part of an ultra marathon with a friend. I bet Ty's probably watching. What's up? If Ty's here, what's up, dude? If you're not here, you'll probably see this later. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm doing 6 miles with him. It's next weekend. I'm really excited. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a nice change of pace from just my life the last 5 months, and it'll just be good. It'll be good to see some old friends and just kind of catch up and hang out and run 6 miles in the mountains in Utah. So I'm excited. So I'm looking forward to that. I am, real quick, I am not exactly sure how I'm going to live stream every night. I'm bringing my daughter with me, so it's going to be tough. But, I want to say I'm committing. I got to commit. I got to commit. I don't have a choice. I have to commit to doing it. I'm sure I can live stream on my phone. I've looked into it before, and like you can live stream, but you have to have like certain requirements as a channel, and we meet some of those requirements. So I'm pretty sure I can do it from my phone. I just never have. So yeah, got to do some test runs. Don't have an excuse. Got to do some test runs. Because I'm gonna do it. I got a challenge going on here. I don't have any excuse. So anyway, I'm gonna bounce out. Much love to you guys. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Hasta mañana. Hasta luego. Y ciao. Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Namaste.